being a bully on the offensive glass and punishing the opposition.
Now, here's Tate. Against Charlotte, he was real with it. Bean passes to Tate over Morris. They get it back, and Vucevic kicks to Tate. The shot's good. Back to Morris. Takes the three. Trying to get open is Hachimura.
Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
Tate the pass to Williams. Back to Tate. Trying his luck from deep. And he's good on the... Inside. It's stolen by Vucevic. Bean passes to DeRozan. Count the back.
At the line for one.
I mean, a terrific...
Just 5 on the clock. And they get it. The wide open look here for Porzingis. From outside, off the mark.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow off it over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
And it goes down 2 points. Pass to Beal. Morris outside. Now here is Hachimura. And there's the pass to Porzingis, and it's in there.
Track record for players 7-2 and up great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
Here's Vucevic following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. And Tate
down right here, possibly over before it began.
Now here's Beal. His last outing, 16 points for him. Off target from outside. The Bulls leading by 10. On the wing, DeRozan. It's over Avdia, and the Bulls tack on. Morris passes to Porzingis. Tate with the rebound. And the Bulls with possession. They've outscored him 16 points to 2. Not slowing down. Takes a three. Hits it from 3. Pass to Porzingis. Rebound by the Bulls. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
I love it when Hachimura attacks the backboard. You want to keep seeing that type of effort from the...
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Oubre on the wing. Over ball. And so, here guys for the Bulls.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Red Hatters out there with Lonzo Ball. Then it's Doug McDermott. Then it's Zeller, and it's Terry in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Red Hot was indeed hot, and the last game against the Hornets was superb. He added 33 points, and his defensive intensity helped set the tone. He made sure to involve his guys on the other end. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss, and he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Now, here's Tate. To the paint. Smitty, you know, when you watch an NBA game today, it seems like there is endless switching, positionless players. Why is that?
Kevin, it's a game of matchups. Teams are looking to exploit those mismatches. Let's say you can get your point guard on a center. Usually, you win that possession.
So it's the Wizards now. The Bulls getting the bucket. And there's the call on Cody Zeller. And the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Red Hot has really been making it happen, guys.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Not someone they usually rely on to do this, but you need role guys to step up once in a while and help you out.
So on the floor for Washington. Running at the wings, Beal and Avdia. Hachimura and Porzingis, the post pair for him. And it's Morris in at the one. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Bulls. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Tipped away. It's stolen by Morris. Avdia with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Morris, no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
That one drops for him. And it's now 20.
They're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Now here is Hachimura. 5 points in the game, and the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
And a little contact won't go a long way against Porzingis. What a display of physicality.
Tate kicks to Levine. Back to Tate. From deep. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Passes it to Hachimura. To the inside. Here's Morris. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Tate.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, die-hard fans in the DMV, seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. Avdia gets the bucket.
The defense cannot afford to give him an inch that close to the basket because he will burn you every time.
And DeRozan at the basket on the assist by Vucevic. DeRozan's got 15.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Oh, what an impressive triple drive. That replay brought to you by... And Washington has possession. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. Dosunmu is out there with Red Hot, and it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Goes up the baseline. Tate, no good. Washington's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Now, here's Oubre. He's guarded closely.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
You know, you look at how they built this lead. It's been through extra possessions.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them, thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now, here's Porzingis. Lays it up and banks it in.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Here's Dosunmu. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. He gets that one. Tate's only got 9 points now in just the second half.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now, here's Avdia. Shot clock at 5. Here's Oubre. Goes up and lays it nicely easy. Oubre's got 4 this quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bulls.
And this was one that never really was in doubt. I thought an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important. Here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Red Hot.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Now Tate, after Kelly Oubre missed from long range. And he makes that one.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Here's Avdia. Rebound by Williams. Here's Tate. Basket good.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run.